to a new videos, guys. This video will be all about our expenses that we spent during our 2.5 months in Thailand from the end of December to the end of February. And yeah guys, as you guys maybe know, we've stayed the second time in Thailand, and we thought it might be interesting for you guys to see how much we spent for all kind of expenses. So without further ado, let's jump into point number 1.
About of the visa and the extensions.
Yeah, so we were able to use the visa on arrival, which allowed us to stay 45 days in Thailand. This is an initiative from the tourism authority. Normally you can only stay 30 days with the visa on arrival, but at the end of last year, so 2022 December or something, you were able to stay 45 days, and they will have it until end of 2023 for 45 days. And then we also extended our visa for 30 more days, which costs us 1,900 baht, and this is around about 54 euros per person, so 108 in total.
So next point is the accommodation, and we stay longer than 1 month in Bangkok, and the first apartment was a little bit higher than the second one.
Yes.
But for us it's important the working space, and also we have a gym and a pool, and we can there relaxing a little bit. And Chiang Mai we stay 1 month total, but the difference of Bangkok and Chiang Mai is...
So I think Bangkok of course is more expensive. It's a really big city and there are so many people, but the first location we stayed was really great, next to the BTS station. We had a pool, we had a gym, and Chiang Mai is also a great location. We stayed in the Nimmanhamen area, which is really, really vibrant. There's much food, you have everything. So for us, accommodation is really important. So there we have more pricier places, but we get more space and the things that we need for our work and for
it's important for
and
us,
because we are staying also so long in one country, we will feel pretty homey and want to explore and to feel how it's to live there, like an everyday life. So this is why our accommodation might be slightly higher than someone that's going just backpacking.
Yeah.
So in total we've paid about 2,000 euros for 71 nights. We think it's still pretty good.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah.
So another really, really important point for us, of course, is food. Especially in Thailand. And we divided into our different food times. So we have of course breakfast. Breakfast seems to be really, really cheap for us. We spent just 120 euros for 71 days. So how did we do that? So mostly of the time we had
buy some fruits.
Yeah, we bought fruits and then we did some porridge. So we often don't go out for breakfast. So these costs might be slightly into the supermarket section also, which is also here. And of course lunch is also pretty cheap because we mostly go to small food vendors that are compared to street food vendors, but they have their own place and they are really cheap. And for dinner we also went out for restaurants sometimes.
So sometimes also on the food market.
Street food market. Mostly street food, and that's why also our total cost of 1,300 for 71 days is also pretty good. We've spent a total of 18 euros per day for 2 people. You have to always keep in mind we are talking about two people. So
sometimes we also pick up some food from Grab.
Grab is also
Grab
pretty
also
cheap,
really cheap and
but
really
comparable to the prices for eating out
Yeah.
on a street food market. You can also order street food stuff from Grab.
So the next point is the transportation, and we drive also with the MRT and BTS
Yes.
in Bangkok.
Yes.
They have so many metros there, and also with the train from Bangkok to Chiang Mai,
Yes.
with the local train. Yeah,
It's the
with
cheapest
slow,
one.
Yeah, slow train.
It's slowest one.
Also, we book any Grab
Grab taxi
taxis
often.
and often.
Yeah.
Also rent a car with
3
friends.
Yeah, so we were 3 people, so we could like cut the cost a little bit, and
But total for this all we paid for 2 people, total 260 euros.
So about €3.70 for 2 people is also pretty good. We have to keep in mind we haven't had any flights here coming from outside. This is only transportation inside of Thailand.
Yeah.
Point number 5 of all of our expensive is of course a fun part. This is about entertainment and travel. And first things first, we haven't traveled so much during our stay, but we did 3 road trips. So we went to the mountains with the car that we rented, and with one of our friends that we met in Vietnam. So we could share also some costs. Then we went on the Christmas snorkeling trip with one of our friends from Bangkok. Also with
really nice.
with them we went to national park and to watch the sunset in the mountains, and the costs are pretty cheap because we don't do like guided tours. We mostly go by ourselves or with our friends. Luckily we have local friends. They have their own car. They took us, and we could save a lot of money, and we could share also the cost. We went to Ayutthaya also.
Yeah.
And otherwise the other costs are just going to the cinema and a live bar
Trips only,
and in a rooftop bar or something like this. But totally for 2 people we paid 156 euros,
It's really good.
which is pretty good, and we had a lot of fun. And yeah, guys, so if you have more time and for planning and organizing, try to find people that might be interested also in
any
the same activities, renting a car or something, and try to organize your own trip, because guided tours are mostly pretty expensive. But of course you don't have to plan anything. So, and we like to be flexible, so that's also why we do the trips by our own.
Other expenses is we have also 1 month's Sambat
For me, only for
was
me.
in the gym, has some membership.
The gym was pretty expensive. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
more than 50 euro or
I
50
think that
euros
was in
or
the
something.
Chiang Mai. That was really good, but good quality and anything of that.
Also sauna.
We buy some
Clothes,
clothes
yes.
also. Yeah, we need also new anything stuffs for us.
And then we also have like a package prepared for friends in Germany
Yeah,
and family. So
family,
this was pretty expensive. Not the stuff that we sent, but the sending itself was,
Itself was
I don't know,
really
60
high.
or 70 euros
that was
only
really
for one
high.
package.
Yeah. We
And,
sent anything of postcards also, but that was really good.
yeah,
That was
postcards
cheap.
were okay. They were
Yeah.
maybe 3 euros or something, but the package is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
I think
all kind
for-
of stuff that you might buy, but you don't know where to put the cost in. So all kind of expenses that we additionally had,
Yeah.
and totally.
And totally we paid for that all 374 euros.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it's €5.27 per day.
Yes. So our total expenses for 71 days in Thailand are 4,225 euros as a couple, so for 2 people of course, which is about 60 euros per day. So only 30 euros for 1 person if you break it down. And yeah, of course, like we said, accommodation is very important to us. That's why we have the biggest expenses here. We always need a big space, we need a table, we need a chair, we need good Wi-Fi, and of course we really appreciate having a gym and a pool. So this is always, when we travel, one of our biggest expenses. So we wouldn't count us as normal tourists, so we are more like digital nomads, so people that stay longer at one place, work also, so we use our space really not for only sleeping. And this is the accommodation cost, really high. To all digital nomads or expats, let us know in the comments, how much do you guys spend in 1 month? We would be really interested. We hope you find this video valuable and you could get an insight of how much we are spending as a couple traveling through Thailand and also through other countries. If you want to see more of those videos, let us know. We have also other costs from our traveling. Yeah guys, that's it for the video.
Now. And
hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.
Bye bye.